Hi, today's topic is on, can negative energies control me or control my progress? Can they block me? Can they stop me? Yes. But what are those negative energies? I always keep saying that we are all energy beings. So I am the result of my energy. If I am positive, I attract positive. If I am negative, I attract negative. So this I have explained many times, but I am not talking about that energy that is within me. I am talking about as an external energy. Okay, what is an external energy? So this is a very different topic which I want to share here. In fact, this is the first time which I want to open up about this particular topic. Particularly, when we are in India, we have these practices whenever we go through some challenges, particularly some business losses or financial problems or any kind of relationship problem or health issues, anything. Then immediately we just ask why this is actually happening to me. So moment you start asking this question, first thing is you become negative and you get this negative suggestions from people also. So one of the result is they start to seeking the help of some astrologers, some tarot card readers, some people who are into some spiritual practices. Some people even get into the practices of black magic. So is there anything like that? Can this affect me? Can this, or is it real? Is it true? Because many people say this in 21st century, I don't believe in all this. I'm sorry to say that I have gone through this. In fact, I have many people who have been trapped by this black magic or by this kind of spiritual forces of wrong practices, and because of which they've been trapped. And through rapid mind power, through my programs, I've made a difference in their lives. We have completely brought them out of this particular trap. So, what are these energies? But many people say they say it's a spiritual energy. It's God's energy. Just want to share to you is, because the way they portray themselves, they can predict your future, they can predict they can tell about your past, they can say who was your, what about, regarding your parents, regarding your grandparents, what went through in your life, everything, and they can predict. And that's what I always keep saying, they have the power. There is energy, there is power. But the only thing is, it is not the right energy, it's not a positive one, it's a negative one. It's always, I keep saying, it's like a police cop is also having power and a rowdy is also having power. Just based on the power, based on the things what they say, we can't just surrender to say that this is also God's energy. No, that's not God's energy. That's a completely negative energy. Okay, I don't want to elaborate much on this because my objective is not there. My objective is to, can I find a solution for this? Okay. So I always keep saying, if you're trapped in that, how do I find out? Because it looks more like that positive energy only. So how do you say it's a negative energy? Because that's one question many people ask me. So I always say that, like police people have power, the rowdy also have power. The only difference here is, when I'm with God's energy, I have peace. But there, the negative energy, I do not have peace. I can have happiness. Happiness, not peace. Happiness. I can have prosperity. I can grow my business. I feel there is a power in me, but there I will not have peace. This is one difference, or one sign which you can say is different between God's energy and this negative energy. Because I always ask people, whatever they say is, they do some puja, they do some practices. In odd hours, particularly they say like at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night. It's a very simple question I ask. If you really are communicating to God, is God having any particular time? Or do you require a mediator to communicate with God? I just see God as my father, as my mother, as my creator. To speak to my creator, do I require a mediator? In fact, I asked particularly this question through the ladies, you can understand this. A baby, 3 months old or 4 months old, is crying for the milk. Will the mother say, no, this is not a time, I will give you later? In fact, I say, before even the baby cries, the mother knows my baby needs milk. So I say, when a human being can understand this, is not God much superior to us, and is he not knowing what our requirements are? But only thing is, since we are getting into wrong practices and we blame God, why this is not actually happening to you? Because you are actually getting into wrong practice. It's like another way I say it's like I have mosquito net all over my windows, in all my windows. Mosquitoes will not enter, but only one small window is opened. What will happen? The mosquitoes will enter. Then we ask, why when I have mosquito net in all my windows? Why mosquitoes enter? Because you have opened the door. Similarly, when we open this spiritual door, we allow the negative energies to enter our life. Means we are the cause. So I don't want to talk much. I just want to share testimonies, because I always keep saying I am a practical person. I want to share some testimonies. In fact, I brought in many people out of these traps, and I just want to give one case study here. This was a session which I had for a person 2 years before, and this person from another country. He's from another country, and he called me and said, my son is almost 13-14 years and he is into bedwetting. So can you help him out? I said, definitely I can help him, because I thought it could be more of psychological. So I finished the session. After the session, I had a thought that just because this guy was having this problem for more than 13 years, maybe by mistake, these people would have gone to this kind of spiritual practices. So I asked them, particularly asked the father, do you have any kind of taweez? No, they pray and do something, and they just wear it on the neck or on the hand or on the hip, somewhere. Because they say, like, you need to keep this in your home, you need to tie it in your body, something. Do you have anything like that? Father denied and said, no, we don't have anything like that. But the mother said, no, a person gave us something, and we are keeping this under his pillow, under my son's pillow. So I asked a question which I want to ask you also. I asked, is God available everywhere or God available in few places? What is the answer? God is available everywhere. It's another way to ask. The other way to ask is like, is sunlight available everywhere or in only few places? Sunlight is available everywhere. So if sunlight's presence is available everywhere, do you require a torch? What is the answer? No. So similarly, if God's presence is available everywhere, do you require something to keep under your pillow or keep under in your particular place? It's not required. But what actually happens is, since you are keeping it, okay, even God wants to bless you, you are actually inviting some trouble. So this is where, the moment I asked this question, they said, okay, we understood what we did, and they immediately threw it off. Within 24 hours, the father called me and said, my son is perfectly alright and he's not into bedwetting anymore. It's been more than 2 years and this problem has never ever happened in his life. Okay, they're perfectly alright. So why I'm trying to share is, I'm not trying to blame people, because we don't have an idea about this. We don't have a knowledge about this. So this is where, seeking some solutions, we get into this kind of traps. It's a trap. I always keep saying, what actually happens is, you may find a solution there. Initial solution, like for example, you have a stomach problem. The stomach problem will go, but it will end up into headache. Or you say, oh, my stomach pain is gone, my headache is there. So where you will go? Again you will go to the same person. A headache will go, leg pain will come. Where you will go? Again you will go to the same person. Even you will be completely normal, but it will affect somebody in your family. Where will you go? You will go to the same person. So this is where what happens is, you become a trap for them for life. You're getting me? So here's where what we try to do is, we try to help those people. First thing which I try to is, if at all you have anything like that, throw it out. Don't keep it in your house, because it's very, very dangerous. You don't know what you are having. Okay? See, understand this basic common sense. Okay? God's presence is available everywhere. I can speak to God. I can talk to God. Okay? I don't require any special language to talk to God. I need to speak from my heart, and you will hear Him, and you will hear the inner voice speaking to you. Okay. So here, how can rapid mind power help you people, or help the people who are into trouble? What I say is, like, we are the light. Like, this is completely positive vibes. So I always keep saying, like, I'm a light. When I'm light, I need not to fight the darkness. So wherever there is light, darkness has to leave. Similarly, wherever there's positive energy, negative energy has to leave. Okay. And I have brought many people out of this kind of troubles and problems. And first thing which I try to say is be careful in what you are doing, because this is not something you can see it. Okay, you can only experience it. In fact, there are people who call me and said there are some very bad dreams they do get, and somebody in the family is always having some sickness, something or other. They are always trouble. So that's what I always keep saying is they don't have peace in the house, and that's where through Rapid Mind Power, what we have done is we have solved many cases, and there is peace. I keep saying, through Rapid Mind Power, there is abundance, prosperity, health, relationship, everything is changing. But apart from that, the bottom line is you have more of peace. So if you think that, okay, this is one thing which I really wanted, okay, please do call us. The numbers are flashing here. And if you know anybody who is affected, okay, share my number, share this video so that at least somebody will be benefited out of it. Again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not been a part of my Facebook Live, be a part of my Facebook Live on a regular basis. And again, WIlfred Stanley signing off from Rapid Mind Power. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.